You just couldn't believe it when we shouted Black Lives Matter like. You didn't think a woman could be president, so you just didn't even bother to vote. Or worse, you voted for Trump. You saw that as the only way to make your voice heard. But then you started ignoring the reality of what was happening right in front of you. A record number of people detained by ICE died in their custody last year. 400 people who were being held in detention centers across the US. Can you even wrap your head around that? And it's not like they were just random victims, either. They were mostly immigrants, mostly from Central and South America. ICE was picking up US citizens, arresting them against their will, and deporting them back to countries they didn't even know anymore. One man who had lived in the US for 50 years, a veteran, was given a removal order and had to self-deport because of it. Can you imagine what that must have been like? And then there were the families being torn apart. ICE was separating children from their parents, leaving them traumatized and broken. Now they're taking asylum seekers in, not just deporting them back home. It's like they're just trying to break every last shred of humanity out of our system. People like Keith Porter, our young man who was shot and killed by an off-duty ICE agent, deserved so much better than that. His life was cut short, senselessly. And then there was Gerald O. Lewis Campos, another immigrant who died while in ICE custody from asphyxiation. Who does that to a human being? But you kept on believing the lies that they were just statistics, that nobody really cared. You even thought Renee Good's killer got what was coming to them, like she deserved it for simply having a gun in her possession. And then Alex Petty died, too, because of something as ridiculous as having a gun in his own home. And still you don't believe us? Still you think that black lives and immigrant lives are somehow less valuable than yours? Vika, what would you do in this situation? Follow for more stories.